Welcome to KBHU Weekly Updates for the week of October 31st. I'm Alex Mentel. In campus news, the BHSU Honors Program is hosting its third annual Fur Ball on November 4th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Conference Room in Spearfish. This semi-formal masquerade and gala and fundraiser will include food, music, frivolity, and a silent auction. The cost is $5 at the door and masks are optional. All proceeds from the night will benefit the West River Spay and Neuter Coalition and its efforts to help reduce the population of stray and feral cats in the area. Registration for summer and fall 2017 is now open. Each student has a specific day and time to register that can be found on WebAdvisor. Schedule a time with your advisor to ensure you are registering for the right classes, and register on time to get the classes you need. Black Hills State reminds students to take 15 credits a semester to be able to graduate in 4 years. The Dakota Chamber Orchestra will perform on Sunday, November 6th at 2:30 p.m. in Meyer Hall. All BHSU music concerts are free, but the Friends of Music organization will collect donations at the door to benefit scholarships for student musicians. Contact Dr. Christopher Hahn for more information. Dr. Priscilla Romkema, Dean of the College of Business and Natural Sciences at Black Hills State University, will serve as the 2016 and 2017 President of the National Business Education Association. The NBEA is the nation's leading professional organization devoted exclusively to serving individuals and groups engaged in instruction, administration, research, and dissemination of information for and about business. The Black Hills Food Hub, hosted by Black Hills State University, is coming to the end of its first harvest season. The hub combines produce from small farms to sell larger quantities to cafeterias that need to prepare thousands of meals a day. Throughout the Food Hub, 10 farms sold a total of over 1,300 pounds of produce from late May to mid-September, including 262 bags of greens and 40 heads of lettuce. The goal of the Food Hub is to expand the local food market by encouraging more producers to farm in the region. Now we go to KBHU's Jace Winslow with her Professor of the Week, Dr. Scott Clark.
I'm Dr. Scott Clark. I teach in mass communication. I teach Introduction to Mass Communication and then a lot of broadcasting-oriented courses like radio production, television production, writing for digital media, and then some of the media labs that have yet to start. I used to work in nuclear power, which not a lot of people have. I worked in a reactor plant in the Navy. I was a mechanical engineer. And so what I did was I was the person who takes the steam that the reactor creates and makes electricity with it. And I also created the water for the ship to drink, and so those kinds of jobs. I decided early on I didn't like engineering though, and so I wanted to do something else with my life. But that's an interesting fact. I worked in nuclear power for 6 years. I think I would like to travel to the past more than the future. I don't know. I'm not sure what time period interests me the most. Maybe the 1950s or something. Like, I don't want to go to a war zone, but you know, a nice calm, tranquil period back in the past, or maybe the late 1800s also interests me. So, I mean, I guess that sounds like the Back to the Future movies, but anyway, I like time periods in the past. I think the future is a little scary to me sometimes, so I don't know if I want to go to the future. I had a lot of dental problems when I was a kid, and so I went to the dentist a lot, and I thought, wow, this person is really cool, and they get to wear cool clothes, and they give out candy and stuff. And I thought, hey, being a dentist sounds like fun. But then when I was in high school, I was thinking, do I really want to spend my day putting my hands in people's mouths? And I thought, no, I don't think I want to do dentistry. So I went, as I said, I went into the Navy and was actually working in nuclear power for a number of years before I decided that I didn't like engineering and I wanted to try something else. And so when I was growing up, I always enjoyed television and radio, and I thought I'd like to work in that field. So I got a degree in mass communication and started working in that field.
In the theater, Gold Camp Players Community Theater presents an adult comedy play, A Bad Year for Tomatoes. This show will be at the historic Homestake Opera House located on Main Street in Lead, showing November 11th through the 20th on Friday and Saturdays at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 2 p.m. The cost is $5 for students and $15 for adults. The show is rated PG-13. Black Hills State University wants to be a student-friendly campus. In order to do this, the university is reaching out to students for feedback and suggestions. The focus is campus-specific and all feedback is welcome. If you would like to give your input on improving processes, revamping unfriendly areas, or updating policies, processes, and procedures, please contact Corinne Hansen at bhsu.edu. This week's Geek Speak, Are We All Related? Race and the Embrace of the Other will be led by Professor Jace Takori and Dr. Tim Steckline. This Geek Speak hopes to encourage dialogue, even if it risks offending the common wisdom that we are better off not talking about race. Topics include, how can we relate? Should we become race blind? Should we appreciate race as a feature of our social selves? Should we discard race as a meaningless category with no material reality? Geek Speaks are held on Thursdays in Jonas 110 at 4 p.m. They are always free and open to the public. Geek Speaks at BHSU are meant to facilitate learning beyond the typical classroom setting and classroom topics. HSSA is hosting Mental Health First Aid training in Jonas 110 from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. This 8-hour course teaches you how to identify, understand, and respond to signs of mental illnesses and substance use disorders, providing skills you need to reach out and provide initial help in a crisis. Those attending will receive a certificate for mental health first aid. Lunch will be provided for the first 30 signups. Please RSVP by November 2nd to nicole.walters@yellowjackets.bhsu.edu. As we move past Halloween, we enter into the season of giving with extra focus put on to those around and what we can do for them. Several organizations on campus run donations or other fundraisers to support these causes. Connection Church is collecting items to make Operation Christmas Child boxes. Smaller school clothing, craft, or personal items are wanted since they must fit into a shoebox. Items are needed by Thursday, November 10th and can be placed in the decorated boxes around campus. For more information, contact Shaylee Lassengrove at yellowjackets.bhsu.edu or Ashley McFarland at yellowjackets.bhsu.edu. CCBR Laboratories and the College of Business and Natural Sciences at BHSU will be making and selling pies to raise money to provide Christmas stocking for each student at the Red Shirt School. All proceeds go towards stuffing the stockings. 3 great pies, 1 cheesecake, caramel rolls, and fresh cranberry relish can be ordered by Friday, November 18th for pickup on Tuesday, November 22nd or Wednesday, November 23rd. Contact Laura Kramer at bhsu.edu or 642-6233 to order or for more details. How would you define sustainability? This is a broad topic and important one. BHSU SU and BHSU Sustainability are hosting our very own expert on Dr. Sandra Marker to explore this topic. What does it mean? How does it affect us? Join us Tuesday, November 1st at 5:30 p.m. in Jonas 307 to find answers and enjoy light refreshments. Looking for a stress-free fun in the local area? Northern Hills Cinema offers reduced price student night on Tuesdays from 6 to 10 with a student ID. The Presidential Lecture Series inaugural presentation will be held this Sunday, November 6th in Meyer Hall, featuring Dr. Kevin D. Rome, President of Lincoln University. The social begins at 6:30 p.m. and the lecture is at 7 p.m. The topic is Leading Beyond Anger, African American Male Leadership in Today's Society. Tickets are limited and all faculty, students, and staff are encouraged to attend. KBHU Weekly Updates is a student-produced program. If you have any suggestions for program segments, email us at kbhutv@gmail.com. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. That's all we have for this week. Thank you for watching KBHU Weekly Updates. I'm Alex Mentel.